Barbara, her voice trembling with a newfound fear, whispers of being watched, a ripple of paranoia spreading through their once peaceful family. This innocent observation casts a long shadow, a subtle crack in the facade of normalcy, hinting at an unseen menace lurking just beyond their grasp. The tale of the murdered couple spills forth, its chilling details weaving a tapestry of dread and supernatural whispers. The house itself seems to sigh with a sorrowful past, its very walls echoing with an unseen presence. This revelation plunges them into a realm where reality blurs with spectral shadows, leaving them questioning the boundaries between life and death. Michael, his voice laced with skepticism, dismisses the ghost story, clinging to reason as a shield against the encroaching darkness. But this unwavering belief in logic may prove to be his undoing, for it blinds him to the chilling truth that often lies just beyond the realm of perception. Seeking solace amidst the unsettling unease, Michael proposes a family outing, a desperate attempt to reclaim normalcy and forge connections. This yearning for connection reveals a vulnerability beneath his composed exterior, a human need that even fear cannot entirely extinguish. The detective's words paint a portrait of Dr. Tenma, a man wrestling with the weight of his past. He saved Johan's life, but that act birthed a monster, casting a long shadow of guilt over Tenma's soul and setting him on a collision course with tragedy. Nina Fortner, the daughter of the murdered couple, vanishes into the shadows, her motives shrouded in mystery. Is she seeking answers, driven by a thirst for justice? Or is there something darker at play, a hidden agenda that will unravel the very fabric of their world? Messner's past as a corrupt officer and his connection to the baby, a shadowy figure whispered about in hushed tones, reveals a web of deceit reaching into the highest echelons of power. This revelation exposes a world where justice is bought and sold, where loyalty can be bought and broken with equal ease. Rumors swirl around an arson incident, a fire that consumed their lives with terrifying speed. Tenma's name emerges from the ashes, his connection to the blaze shrouded in uncertainty. This whispers of a hidden past, a truth waiting to be revealed. The revelation that Johan is manipulated by an unseen force, controlled by a puppet master lurking in the shadows, sends chills down their spines. This connection to a sinister conspiracy reveals the true scope of the darkness they face, an insidious web woven with strings of fate and manipulation. Roberto, his voice dripping with regret and desperation, confesses to a past steeped in darkness, revealing the depths of his depravity. His claims of redemption ring hollow, overshadowed by the chilling reality of his actions. Roberto's story paints a portrait of a man seeking redemption, claiming to have washed his hands clean after meeting his wife. But this facade crumbles under the weight of suspicion, leaving a lingering question: is he truly repentant or merely seeking absolution for his sins? Roberto's claims that an unknown figure controls his every move reveal a chilling truth. He is a pawn in a much larger game, manipulated by forces beyond his comprehension. This revelation plunges them into a labyrinth of intrigue, where truth and deception are blurred and trust is a fragile commodity. Nina's sudden appearance throws a wrench to their carefully constructed world, her eyes burning with an icy determination. Her motive, revenge for the brutal murder of her parents, sets the stage for a confrontation filled with raw emotion and long-buried secrets. Roberto's betrayal and his gruesome demise at Johan's hands expose the true darkness that lurks beneath the surface. This act of violence shatters their illusion of safety, leaving them exposed to a world where evil reigns supreme. A chilling revelation: Johan's mask of normalcy cracks, revealing the cold, calculating puppet master pulling strings behind the scenes. This moment plants the seed of doubt, whispering to us that those we trust may harbor sinister secrets. The insidious web of manipulation tightens. Johan twists happiness into a grotesque perversion, forcing Dr. Tenma to confront the darkness he himself unleashed upon the world. A haunting echo of responsibility reverberates through this scene. A pivotal fracture, Dr. Tenma's facade crumbles, shattered by the weight of Johan's true nature. This encounter serves as a chilling reminder of the abyss that lies beneath the surface, a chasm widening with each passing moment. Innocence stands exposed. Fritz, a mere pawn in Johan's cruel game, is tragically caught in the crossfire. The weight of Dr. Tenma's guilt intensifies, casting a shadow over this fragile hope for normalcy. A master manipulator, Johan wields the very strings of human emotion, twisting desires and vulnerabilities to his will. This scene is a testament to his chilling mastery over the hearts and minds of those around him. A tangled tapestry of history, Dr. Tenma and Johan's past intertwines in this pivotal moment, revealing a shared burden of guilt that binds them together. The weight of their history threatens to consume them both. The veil of innocence is shattered. Johan shrouds himself in the mantle of childhood, blurring the lines between good and evil. This chilling act throws us into disarray, questioning everything we thought we knew. Vulnerability laid bare, Nina, fragile and innocent, is exposed to the full extent of Johan's power. A sense of dread permeates the air as anticipation for a horrifying climax grows stronger. Consequences unleash. Tenma bears witness to the wreckage of his choices, the destructive path he inadvertently set in motion. The sins of the past echo with devastating consequences. A chasm of understanding, Dr. Tenma and Johan are driven apart by their irreconcilable differences, their conflicting motivations revealing a gaping divide between them. The seeds of hatred fester. A glimpse into darkness, Johan's volatile nature is laid bare, revealing his capacity for violence and hatred. This chilling revelation offers a terrifying glimpse into the depths of his depravity. Haunted by the past, Dr. Tenma is consumed by guilt and trauma, struggling to reconcile with the horrors he has witnessed. His journey is a testament to the enduring scars of the past. The whispers of manipulation, Johan's sinister intentions are subtly unveiled, foreshadowing the manipulative games he will play. A chilling sense of foreboding hangs in the air. Reveals the police's initial confusion and suspicion towards the Japanese doctor. Introduces the reporter Kipper and his eagerness to connect the murder with the serial killer case. Highlights Kipper's sensationalist approach and his disregard for factual accuracy. Establishes Lunge's methodical investigation and his focus on gathering evidence. Raises suspicion about potential motives beyond the surface of the seemingly ordinary family. Introduces the potential for a copycat killer who seeks notoriety. Highlights Jeebel's opportunistic nature and his manipulation of the situation. Exposes Lunge's shrewd observation and his ability to uncover hidden truths. Reveals Lunge's understanding of Jeebel's financial struggles and his possible desperation. Underscores the pressure Kipper faces from Lunge to conform to a desired narrative. Raises the stakes of the investigation with the introduction of potential motives beyond financial gain. Illustrates the ethical dilemma Kipper faces as a journalist, forced to choose between truth and sensationalism. Highlights the manipulative tactics Lunge employs to control Kipper's narrative. Raises questions about Lunge's true intentions and the extent to which he will manipulate information for his own purposes. Inspector Lunge reveals his belief that Johan committed the Jops murders and seeks to frame Tenma. This sets the stage for their confrontation. A seismic shift occurs as Lunge declares to Tenma, "The police have called off the people following you. The police here are treating you as innocent," throwing the narrative into chaos. Suddenly, Tenma finds himself seemingly free from suspicion. A chilling new perspective is introduced. There's something in this case that was missing in other cases. The killer catches up to the victim here, but not here. He delivers the final blow all the way over there, injecting a chilling complexity and weaving a sinister web of suspicion around the Jops murder. A haunting encounter unfolds as Johan emerges from the shadows and utters his chilling words, "We finally meet, Dr. Tenma. I've been looking for you for so long, so very long." A turning point in the narrative has arrived. Tenma's denial and frustration reach a boiling point as he cries out, "I have no interest in you. You're in my way," showcasing his desperate struggle against Johan's insidious presence. Lunge is wounded, and Tenma faces a moral dilemma: save him or abandon him. His decision reveals a complex dynamic between these two figures as Tenma chooses to defy his own doubts. Lunge employs relentless interrogation tactics, pressuring Tenma with the chilling words, "Confess, Dr. Tenma." The 3 murders at Islo Memorial Hospital, the serial killings of couples over the last 3 years. Confess to them, creating an atmosphere thick with tension and guilt. Johan's manipulation intensifies as he claims, "You are Johan, Dr. Tenma," shattering Tenma's reality and pushing him towards self-doubt, his world crumbling around him. Tenma's emotional core unravels as he cries out in despair, "You're mistaken. When do you change into Johan?" When do you change into that killing machine? You're mistaken, revealing the psychological torment that grips him. Lunge's chilling confession, chasing after a criminal like Tenma is the most fun I can have, exposes the darkness lurking beneath his facade and reveals a corrupt heart. Eva sheds light on Lunge's twisted psyche with her revelation about his mental state. Tenma saved my life. That's what happened, right? Well, Tenma might have gotten away, but Jebel confessed to the murder of the Jops. Good work, Lunge. Thank you. What do you think? Tenma saved his life. It might be hard for him to arrest Tenma now, adding another layer of complexity to the narrative. Lunge's removal from the case signifies a decisive shift in power, control slipping away from his grasp. Despite rehabilitation, Lunge's obsession with catching Tenma reveals a disturbing pattern of behavior. He says that he's never had so much fun before. Now, what did he say the killer's name was? That's right, Tenma. Chasing after a criminal like Tenma is the most fun I can have, a chilling echo of his twisted desire. Eva, pushed to the brink, lays bare her desperation and financial instability. Her willingness to sleep with Roberto, a desperate bargain struck in the shadows, unveils an emotional vulnerability that chills the soul. She is adrift, reliant on the whims of others for survival. Roberto, a callous predator, responds with chilling indifference. He exploits Eva's weakness, offering no genuine support. The power dynamic between them crackles with tension as he revels in her subjugation, highlighting the abyss of his manipulative nature. Roberto's recollection of their past encounter and Eva's fragmented memory paint a haunting picture, a cycle of dependence and potential manipulation. The missing details swirl like smoke, shrouding their relationship in an ominous mystery. The album, a sacred relic, becomes the center of attention, revealing Eva's deep connection to her family. It also foreshadows the shattering impact lost memories can have on her very identity. Eva's grief over Tenma's death pierces through Roberto's callous indifference. His insensitive comment about forgetting him exposes the gaping wound of vulnerability she carries and hints at a complex history buried beneath the surface. The ripped pages from the album scream of hidden secrets, their absence casting a long shadow over Roberto's actions. His motives grow increasingly suspect, fueled by suspicion and darkness. An offer to share a drink, a simple gesture that carries the weight of potential connection and simmering tension. Their past interactions cast a long shadow over this tentative truce. Eva's past as part of a security company in South France emerges, adding a layer of complexity to her character. It whispers of a hidden life, a potential connection to the larger narrative that remains shrouded in mystery. Eva's initial defiance slowly crumbles, replaced by a growing sense of dependence and vulnerability. She is teetering on the edge, susceptible to manipulation's insidious grip. Roberto appears concerned for Eva's well-being, yet his relentless focus on material possessions and insistence on payment reveal his ulterior motives. He is a wolf in sheep's clothing, his concern laced with self-interest. The stolen bag becomes a symbol of Eva's vulnerability and financial instability, setting the stage for Roberto's manipulation. He senses weakness and prepares to exploit it. Eva's fragmented memories and reliance on others paint a portrait of vulnerability, her identity in flux. She is lost in a labyrinth of confusion, susceptible to manipulation's treacherous embrace. Eva's desperation and anguish are palpable as she confronts Roberto about her stolen belongings and dire financial situation. Her words hang heavy with emotion, a desperate plea for help. Roberto's nonchalance towards Eva's problems reveals his lack of empathy. He remains unmoved by her suffering, reinforcing his manipulative nature and highlighting a profound moral imbalance. Eva's gratitude towards Roberto for returning her stolen possessions marks a turning point in their relationship. Despite his manipulative tendencies, a fragile connection begins to form. A chilling revelation hangs heavy in the air. The woman, with eyes that pierce through Dr. Tenma's soul, uncovers a truth long buried, a connection between him and Johan, woven into the very fabric of their past, a past he thought he had escaped. A possessive grip tightens around Kenzo, a chilling display of obsession. The woman's words drip with venom, claiming ownership over him like a prize to be possessed. Her unhealthy fixation casts a long shadow, whispering promises of danger and despair. Eva's gaze pierces Dr. Tenma's facade, her words echoing the emptiness within him. She sees his loneliness, a vulnerability she seeks to exploit. Her offer of companionship is a wolf in sheep's clothing, a carefully crafted trap. Eva weaves her web of manipulation, setting Dr. Tenma on a path he cannot escape. With a carefully planted seed, she sets in motion a chain of events that will lead to chaos and conflict, playing with lives like pawns on a chessboard. Angelica, a ray of light in Dr. Tenma's life, arrives with an air of innocence, unaware of the storm brewing around her. But her presence throws a wrench into his carefully constructed world, introducing a new element of tension and disruption. A chill descends as Johan emerges from the shadows, casting a dark pall over the seemingly ordinary encounter. His appearance heralds danger and unease, shattering the illusion of peace. The woman's words cut like daggers, revealing a chilling awareness of Johan's true identity. Her knowledge escalates the stakes for Dr. Tenma, thrusting him deeper into a web of secrets and danger. A declaration of ruthless intent hangs in the air as the woman vows to eliminate Angelica. Her words are a chilling testament to her dangerous obsession, revealing the lengths she will go to protect her own interests. Like a thunderclap, Nina's carefully constructed facade crumbles. The sight of Johan, a ghost from her past, unleashes a raw, desperate vulnerability she desperately tries to hide. A chilling realization grips us, knowing Johan is a high-stakes gamble, a treacherous dance with death. To expose his secrets could mean unleashing forces beyond anyone's control. Anna, a predator cloaked in silk and charm, reveals her true nature. She manipulates Tenma with ruthless precision, exploiting his weaknesses for her own gain. A spark ignites between two men bound by their past, Tenma and Hekel. Their reunion is a flicker of hope in the darkness, a reminder of a shared history. Hekel's past unravels like a tapestry woven with loyalty and loss. He reveals his indebtedness to Tenma, a debt repaid in acts of simple kindness. A shared meal becomes a symphony of senses, a testament to Hekel's appreciation for life's simple pleasures and the bond forged between him and Tenma. Money, that insidious force, casts its shadow over all. The story of the underground bank serves as a chilling reminder of the depths to which greed can lead. The tale unfolds to an underground empire built on stolen fortunes, rising from obscurity to unimaginable wealth before vanishing without a trace. Whispers swell. Could Johan be connected to this shadowy empire? The idea is unsettling, hinting at a depth of cunning beyond comprehension. Johan emerges as a maestro of manipulation, orchestrating events with ruthless efficiency and an almost childlike indifference to the chaos he creates. Johan remains a phantom, his influence echoing through the halls of power. The search for him continues, a desperate chase against time. Tenma, haunted by the past, walks a tightrope. He strives for normalcy while carrying the weight of secrets that could shatter his fragile world. The walls close in on Tenma as he realizes the danger is ever present. He seeks refuge in protection, a desperate attempt to stay one step ahead. Isolation becomes Tenma's constant companion. He lives in a world of shadows, forever wary of the threat lurking just beyond sight. Helmet's order to run foreshadows the escalating danger, a dark harbinger of a fate Tenma can no longer escape. It reveals his vulnerability, a single thread clinging precariously to the fabric of safety. The old woman's injury, a stark testament to the brutality of Johan's web, lays bare the innocent lives caught in its merciless grasp. It is a chilling reminder that violence knows no boundaries. The whisper of Tenma's potential arrival slices through the tension, setting the stage for an inevitable confrontation with Roberto. A clash of wills, a storm brewing on the horizon. Roberto's motive is unveiled to kill Tenma. It reveals the personal nature of Johan's vendetta, a twisted tale of vengeance woven through decades. Eva's willingness to sacrifice herself for Tenma, a selfless act fueled by an unshakable affection and loyalty, is a beacon of light amidst the encroaching darkness. Her devotion knows no bounds. Roberto's knowledge of Eva's connection to Tenma amplifies the personal stakes of their encounter, a dangerous game where lives hang in the balance. Tenma's apparent indifference towards Eva's fate raises questions about his emotional capacity, a chilling glimpse into a man struggling to reconcile compassion with self-preservation. Roberto's manipulation of Dieta, a puppet dancing on the strings of his cunning, exposes his ruthless nature and reveals a terrifying level of control. The realization that Tenma treated Eva's wounds hints at a potential shift in his perception of her, a flicker of humanity amidst the darkness. Tenma's deliberate choice to ignore Eva's presence while enjoying his meal reveals a growing emotional detachment, a chilling reminder of his descent into isolation. Helmut's death sets in motion a chain reaction, a domino effect that propels Tenma deeper into the heart of danger. He becomes entangled in a web of consequence, with no escape from his fate. Roberto's presence looms large, a constant reminder of the threat hanging over Tenma. A shadow cast upon every step he takes, a spectre that refuses to be silenced. The old woman's survival despite being shot introduces a compelling element of resilience and mystery, a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure even in the face of unimaginable adversity. Eva's willingness to put herself in harm's way for Tenma reveals her unwavering devotion and courage. A beacon of love amidst the encroaching darkness, a testament to the enduring power of human connection. A tremor runs through Karl as the truth crashes down upon him. This revelation is a seismic shift, shattering his very foundation. The discovery of his lineage to Hans Schubert rips away the carefully constructed tapestry of his past, leaving him adrift in a sea of bewildering emotions, confusion, anger, longing, all swirling within him. The encounter at the mansion sets off a chain reaction, a ripple effect that will reverberate through their lives. Lot's relentless pursuit of the truth ignites a firestorm, propelling her investigation forward. With each step she takes, the veil of mystery surrounding Hans Schubert thins, revealing a shocking truth hidden in plain sight. Karl's past, shrouded in darkness and pain, is laid bare before us. This chilling exchange unveils the deep wounds inflicted upon him by his foster parents, revealing a man emotionally scarred, desperately yearning for solace yet pushing away any hope of finding it. It foreshadows a future fraught with peril as he confronts the truth about Hans Schubert. Lot's interest in Hans Schubert is not fueled by mere curiosity, it is a burning obsession. She is drawn to the enigma that surrounds him, captivated by whispers of his nocturnal activities. This insatiable hunger for knowledge will lead her down a perilous path, unveiling secrets best left buried. Hans Schubert stands alone, a solitary figure trapped within the walls of his mansion. His words paint a picture of a man haunted by his past, consumed by remorse. The air around him crackles with tension as he reveals a dark truth, one that threatens to unravel the fragile fabric of reality. The whispers surrounding Hans Schubert grow louder, fueling the flames of speculation. The students speak in hushed tones, their words laced with both fascination and fear. They paint a portrait of a man shrouded in mystery, his wealth and nocturnal activities whispered about in fearful reverence. Lot's desire to unravel Hans Schubert's secrets deepens with each passing moment. She sees an opportunity for a story that will shake the very foundations of their world, a scoop that could expose a dark truth lurking beneath the surface. But her investigation puts her in grave danger. Karl's past casts a long shadow over his present, threatening to consume him. The possibility of finding his mother brings both hope and despair. He grapples with the weight of years spent searching, haunted by the fear that the truth may be more painful than he can bear. Margot Langer enters the narrative, a phantom from Karl's past. Her name echoes through his life, igniting a spark of hope and setting in motion a chain of events that will irrevocably alter their destinies. Hans Schubert's words drip with remorse, revealing the pain he carries within him. He confesses to abandoning Margot and Karl, acknowledging the weight of his sins. A glimmer of redemption flickers in his eyes, a desperate attempt to make amends for past transgressions. The revelation that Hans Schubert is Karl's father shatters their worlds. This bombshell sets in motion a chain of events that will irrevocably alter their lives, forcing them to confront the truth about themselves and each other. Hans Schubert's relationship with Margot Langer is a tangled web of guilt and longing. His words hint at his desire to reconcile with her, haunted by the consequences of his past actions. But will forgiveness be enough to mend their shattered bond? Karl's rage simmers beneath the surface, threatening to erupt. His words are laced with bitterness and resentment towards Hans Schubert, revealing a deep-seated anger that threatens to consume him. This volatile mix foreshadows a confrontation that could have devastating consequences. Lot throws her lot in with Karl, embarking on a perilous journey together. Her unwavering determination to uncover the truth binds them, forging an unbreakable connection fueled by shared purpose and a thirst for knowledge. Hans Schubert's nocturnal activities take on a sinister air. The truth behind his actions is shrouded in mystery, hinting at a connection to his past and a source of profound torment. The threads of destiny intertwine as Karl, Lot, and Hans Schubert converge. Their paths collide with explosive force, setting the stage for a final confrontation that will determine the fate of everyone involved. The book's prophecy whispers of impending doom, adding another layer of urgency to their perilous quest. A chilling revelation dawns, like a thunderclap echoing through Johann's soul. The facade of innocence crumbles, revealing the dark machinations of manipulation and deception woven by the very person he trusted. Johann's heart wrestles with a maelstrom of emotions. A thirst for vengeance simmers beneath a surface of genuine affection for his foster parents, leaving him teetering on the precipice of a moral abyss. A bolt of understanding strikes Johann like a lightning flash, illuminating the tangled web of deceit. His resolve hardens, fueled by an unyielding determination to expose the impostors and unravel their sinister plot. A chilling question hangs in the air, a stark reminder of the corrosive nature of greed and its ability to warp even the most noble intentions. The line between right and wrong blurs, leaving Hans Schubert's legacy shrouded in moral ambiguity. Beneath the veneer of wealth and power, Hans Schubert's vulnerability is exposed. A desperate yearning for meaning gnaws at his soul, revealing a man tormented by existential angst. A veil of deception lifts, revealing a twisted labyrinth of secrets and lies. The very foundations of identity and truth crumble, leaving Johann grappling with the unsettling reality that nothing is as it seems. A palpable sense of unease permeates the air, like a creeping shadow threatening to engulf everything in its path. The seeds of tragedy are sown, casting a long and ominous pall over Johann's journey. Johann's humanity recedes as a chilling pragmatism takes hold, revealing a ruthless calculation devoid of empathy. He manipulates others with cold precision, his quest for justice warped by an insatiable hunger for revenge. The weight of Johann's actions crushes him, revealing a tormented soul wrestling with guilt and self-doubt. His internal conflict intensifies, threatening to consume him entirely. Hans Schubert's grip on reality loosens, his dependence on Johann growing ever stronger. The lines between truth and fabrication blur, leaving him adrift in a sea of confusion. A fragile connection blossoms between Johann and Hans Schubert, replacing exploitation with genuine empathy. A glimmer of hope emerges from the darkness, suggesting a possible path towards redemption. A sense of foreboding hangs heavy in the air, foreshadowing a descent into chaos and despair. Johann's facade crumbles, revealing a darkness lurking beneath his surface. The tragic consequences of Edmund Forin's actions ripple through Johann's world, exposing the futility of truth in the face of manipulation. The weight of loss and betrayal crushes his spirit. A new player enters the game, injecting fresh chaos into Johann's quest for justice. Conflict simmers beneath the surface, promising a dramatic escalation in the battle of wills. In this exchange, Johann's words drip with a chilling detachment, a stark revelation of his warped perception and the very real danger he embodies. Johann's yearning for normalcy reverberates through this moment like a mournful echo, whispering of a past steeped in pain and deprivation, a childhood stolen from him. Johann's admission of being adopted casts a long shadow over his character, revealing a history shrouded in mystery and hinting at the profound impact it has had on shaping his enigmatic persona. This encounter crackles with the electricity of a burgeoning alliance, a dangerous pact forged between Johann and Martin as they plunge headlong into the labyrinthine secrets surrounding Edmund Forin. The air thickens with tension as Martin and his former colleagues clash, their words like daggers hurled in a battle over truth and justice, a conflict fueled by past grievances and the weight of unfinished business. The revelation that Edmund Forin took his own life throws open a Pandora's box of uncertainty, shattering the fragile order of the investigation and leaving behind a chilling void filled with unanswered questions. Johann's insidious influence begins to weave its way into Martin's soul, blurring the lines between right and wrong as they descend deeper into darkness, their destinies intertwined in a dangerous dance. A glimmer of intrigue flickers to life as the discovery of an underlined passage within Edmund's writings hints at a hidden layer of meaning, a secret language waiting to be deciphered. The introduction of Latin text casts an aura of mystery, suggesting that Edmund's writings hold deeper truths, perhaps even hidden messages waiting to be unveiled. The detective's frustration with the noise around him underscores his unwavering focus on the case, highlighting his inability to escape its grip. Consumed by the pursuit of answers, this scene illuminates the detective's reliance on others, his struggle to piece together Edmund's life, revealing a vulnerability beneath his professional facade. Johan's words twist with insidious intent as he manipulates Martin's innocent curiosity for his own purposes, setting in motion a chain of events that will have far-reaching consequences. Johan's cryptic pronouncements reveal a heart burdened by pain and a suffocating sense of being trapped in a lie, foreshadowing the depths of his own troubled existence. The stage is set for a complex and potentially volatile relationship between Johan and Martin as their paths converge, drawn together by shared experience, mutual attraction, and the enigmatic pull of fate. A chilling revelation unfolds, exposing Johan's manipulative tendrils reaching into Temma's psyche. The Doctor's guilt becomes a weapon in Johan's sinister arsenal, a tremor of emotion, a flicker of vulnerability within Johan's icy facade. His connection to Temma deepens, hinting at a dangerous possibility could this monster feel. Carl wrestles with a conscience torn asunder. Loyalty to the enigmatic Mr. Schubert clashes with his desperate yearning for recognition. A storm brews within him. The ground shifts beneath their feet. Farron's demise, once perceived as a tragic suicide, transforms into a harrowing enigma, a hidden script, a sinister message concealed within history's pages. Temma's suspicions ignite into a blaze. A growing certainty grips him, compelling him to unravel the truth. No matter how perilous the path, the earth cracks open, revealing a horrifying truth. Johan's identity, his very essence, shatters like broken glass. A monstrous deception unveiled. Temma stands defiant, a beacon of justice amidst the encroaching darkness. His unwavering commitment to truth compels him forward, even in the face of grave danger. A master puppeteer emerges. Johan wields his insidious charm, exploiting the vulnerabilities of those around him. His heart, a cold and calculating void. A glimmer of compassion shines through Temma's eyes. He hears the silent cries of children, their innocence threatened by a world consumed by darkness. Shadows dance in Mr. Schubert's past, whispers of financial ruin and Johan's enigmatic presence intertwined. The truth lies buried beneath layers of deceit. A pilgrimage to the heart of darkness. Temma leads Johan and Lot into the Obenberg forest, a place steeped in secrets and unspoken horrors. Johan spins a web of deception, his true intentions veiled behind a mask of normalcy. The truth remains elusive, hidden beneath layers of carefully constructed narratives. A fleeting glimpse into Johan's past. A cryptic clue emerges, another figure beside him, a silent accomplice whose words speak volumes. The shadows deepen, the mystery intensifies. Johan's true motives remain shrouded in secrecy, leaving Temma to navigate a labyrinth of doubt and uncertainty. A chill runs down your spine as Johan weaves a tapestry of deceit, using honeyed words and false promises to ensnare the vulnerable Mr. Schubert. Like a puppet master, Johan expertly manipulates his strings, exploiting the old man's longing for connection with an insidious charade. A wave of realization crashes over Tenma, shattering the illusion he'd built around himself. The weight of his past actions presses down upon him, a crushing truth he can no longer ignore. His journey takes a dark turn, consumed by the inescapable consequences of his choices. The Doctor's office becomes a battleground for Tenma's tormented soul as he grapples with the demons of his past. His confession echoes like a haunting whisper, revealing the depths of his guilt and the relentless grip it has on his every thought. A seed of doubt is sown as Johan's words drip with insidious intent, hinting at a darker nature lurking beneath the surface. His question hangs heavy in the air, a chilling premonition of the chaos he will unleash. Torn between love and fear, Temma finds himself trapped in a cruel paradox. The desire to see his daughter clashes with the terrifying spectre of repeating past mistakes, leaving him teetering on the edge of despair. A flicker of hope ignites as Temma breaks free from the shackles of addiction. With newfound determination, he vows to reclaim his life and forge a new path forward, casting aside the demons that have haunted him for so long. A tremor of fear runs through Tenma as the Doctor's warning echoes with ominous portent. The potential danger posed by Johan hangs heavy in the air, a looming threat that could shatter everything Tenma has fought so hard to rebuild. A chilling realization dawns on Tenma as he connects Johan to the Farron case. The past refuses to remain buried, and the web of deceit grows ever tighter, shrouded in mystery and suspicion. Johan's words, laced with calculated charm and emotional manipulation, expose his mastery over human nature. He weaves a web of deceit, preying on people's vulnerabilities and exploiting their deepest desires. A tense power struggle unfolds as Johan and Mr. Schubert lock eyes, each sizing up the other with calculating intensity. The air crackles with unspoken motives and hidden agendas, leaving their true intentions shrouded in mystery. Johan's words pierce through the facade of normalcy, revealing a chillingly pragmatic understanding of human psychology. He knows how to play on people's weaknesses and exploit their insecurities. A wave of emotion washes over Miss Schubert as Johan's claim sparks a glimmer of hope, a long-forgotten dream rekindled. The possibility of fatherhood stirs within him, a powerful force that could reshape his destiny. The doctor's words offer a guiding light for Tenma, encouraging self-reflection and personal growth. He recognizes the importance of confronting his past and striving for redemption. Haunted by his past sins, Tenma grapples with a yearning for atonement. He seeks to make amends for his mistakes, driven by a desire to find peace and redemption amidst the wreckage of his former life. Johan, cloaked in a veil of indifference, lets slip the truth. His heart throbs with an unspoken connection to Kenzo. This confession, like a thunderclap, shakes their foundation, hinting at a tempest of jealousy and protectiveness brewing beneath the surface. Kenzo, trapped by a web of fear, keeps his true lineage a secret. He reveals his vulnerability like shattered glass, setting the stage for a devastating conflict, a clash fueled by the agonizing possibilities of rejection and misunderstanding. Johan, a beacon of unwavering faith in Kenzo's rightful place, urges him to expose the truth. This bold declaration marks Johan's growing influence, a relentless tide pulling Kenzo towards destiny. Kenzo, caught in a whirlwind of emotions, lashes out at Johan's persistent probing. His frustration roars like a caged beast, desperate to maintain control over the chaotic storm raging within his soul. Kenzo holds a secret, a weapon forged in pain and deceit. He reveals the existence of undeniable proof, yet chooses silence over truth, consumed by a harrowing internal battle between duty and self-preservation. Kenzo, drained by the emotional weight of his burden, seeks solace in an escape. His decision to leave his job as a reader echoes with the quiet desperation of a soul yearning for a fresh start. Mr. Lindner's warmth and acceptance envelop Kenzo like a comforting embrace. He offers a haven of belonging, painting a portrait of an alternative family dynamic, a flickering light in the darkness. Mr. Lindner extends his hand, offering Kenzo a path towards healing and reconciliation. His proposal to adopt him signifies a monumental step, a bridge across the chasm of uncertainty. Kenzo's emotions surge forth like an unleashed torrent. His words reveal his true feelings for Mr. Lindner, forging a bond unbreakable and marking a seismic shift in Kenzo's perception of family. Kenzo embarks on a journey of self-discovery, fueled by the revelation that echoes through his soul. His emotional confession to Mrs. Lindner signifies a turning point, bringing him closer to embracing his true identity and past. Kenzo, finally free from the shackles of doubt, accepts Mr. Lindner as his father. This profound moment of reconciliation heals the wounds of the past, allowing him to find solace and peace within himself. Kenzo, determined to forge a new path, chooses to work for Mr. Lindner. This decision signifies his commitment to truth and acceptance, a bold step towards building a future grounded in reality. Mr. Lindner, unwavering in his belief, entrusts Kenzo with the responsibility of a trusted position. This gesture underscores their evolving relationship, a testament to Mr. Lindner's faith and confidence in his son. Reveals deep character motivation. Schubert's lingering frustration stems from his inability to solve cases and bring perpetrators to justice. This reveals a deep-seated moral imperative within him, fueling his dedication to the truth even after leaving police work. Triggers emotional turning point. Schubert's flashback to seeing the young boy's ghost signifies a return of unresolved trauma. This emotional baggage highlights his internal struggle and casts doubt on his current mental state. Connects past events with present narrative. The mention of Dr. Tenma's involvement in the introduces major plot development. The mention of Johan's presence and relationship with his father reveals a new layer to Johan's characterization. It suggests that despite his cold exterior, Johan possesses some capacity for connection and affection. Exposes character transformation. Schubert's attempt to revisit unsolved cases and cope with alcohol-induced trauma indicates a desire for closure and self-reflection. This suggests a potential for growth and redemption as he seeks to reconcile his past. Highlights character conflict. The exchange between Schubert and his daughter reveals a strained relationship, potentially stemming from unresolved guilt or emotional distance. Unveils critical plot connection. The letter from Temma's former classmate hints at a possible connection between Dora, Gillen and the serial killer Peter Jurgens, deepening the mystery surrounding these characters. Establishes power dynamic. The interaction between Schubert and his former employer demonstrates a shift in power dynamics as Schubert relinquishes control of his investigation. Sets the stage for future conflict. The unresolved questions surrounding Edmund Forin's death and the unknown identity of the person behind it creates a sense of tension and foreshadows potential future conflicts. Reveals character weakness. Schubert's willingness to be swayed by his daughter and accept closure without full resolution highlights his vulnerability and perhaps his desire to escape his past. Introduces suspensor. The mention of Dr. Gillen's work on transcendental criminal psychology and his interest in understanding serial killers like Peter Jurgens creates a sense of intrigue and foreshadows the potential for psychological exploration. Creates emotional distance. Schubert's detachment from his daughter and his dismissal of her concerns about his emotional well-being highlights a growing rift between them. Marks a turning point. Schubert's confession to Dr. Gillen about killing the young boy reveals his deep inner turmoil and sets him on a path of seeking redemption. Develops character relationship. The interaction between Schubert and Dr. Gillen highlights their complex relationship built on trust and understanding. Draw. Gillen provides a safe space for Schubert to confront his past. Explores themes of morality. The conversation between Dr. Gillen and Schubert about their differing views on justice and punishment raises questions about the nature of good and evil. Tensions crackle like lightning between the detective and Dr. Lenz as their clashing philosophies ignite a firestorm of accusation. Their dialogue, laced with hidden meaning, whispers of a connection deeper than either dare to admit. The detective's relentless pursuit of the truth tears through a veil of deceit, revealing a tapestry woven from seemingly disparate threads. The sinister tendrils of Johan's influence reach out, connecting cases that seemed as distant as stars. A chilling revelation erupts like a volcanic fissure, exposing Johan's solar labyrinth of twisted motivations driving him beyond mere malice. The detective grasps the enormity. This is no ordinary killer, but a puppet master orchestrating chaos. A flicker of light illuminates the darkness surrounding Mr. Schubert's past as his wife speaks, revealing a shared passion for bird watching with a man who now stands shrouded in suspicion. A seemingly innocuous bond takes on a sinister undertone. The wife's words weave a shroud of mystery around her husband's relationship with Mr. Schubert, hinting at a hidden depth beneath the surface. A chasm yawns between what we see and what truly lies beneath. A subtle tremor of discord runs through the narrative as the wife reveals her husband's refusal to work for Mr. Schubert. A clash of philosophies, a point of contention, a seed of doubt sown in fertile ground. A chilling whisper of suspicion wraps around Dora. Lenz as the detective discerns a cryptic hint about Johan's true intentions. The doctor's words become loaded with unspoken meaning, casting a long shadow over his motives. A dark symphony of orchestrated chaos unfolds as Johan's past actions are laid bare, revealing a manipulator wielding power like a surgeon's scalpel. The detective sees now that this is no random act, this is calculated malice. The threads of fate intertwine as Johan's past bleeds into the present, casting a long shadow over Mr. Schubert's life. A chilling realization dawns. The detective is not hunting ghosts, but a living nightmare. A sinister undercurrent ripples through the air as Mr. Schubert casually greets a figure identified as Johann. Their words are innocuous, but their presence together speaks volumes. A shared secret hangs heavy in the air. The detective's former student's research resurfaces, illuminating a path through the darkness. A chilling connection to Johann emerges, pulling the pieces of this twisted puzzle closer together. The detective's relentless pursuit of truth reveals the chilling tapestry woven by Johan's manipulations. Each seemingly unrelated case is a thread in his grand design, terrifying testament to his calculated control. The detective's conviction solidifies Johan is the architect of this nightmare, a maestro conducting an orchestra of death and destruction. A thrilling confrontation looms on the horizon. A chill wind whispers through the narrative as the detective uncovers more deaths connected to Johann Margot Langer and Fahren. His reach extends far beyond Mr. Schubert, a spider weaving a web of death and despair. A BIRA chill runs down your spine as Johann's words pierce the air. His nonchalant disregard for life and morality hangs heavy, a storm cloud of chilling indifference gathering over his soul. This isn't just ambition, it's a sickness that festers within him. A BIRA flicker of longing dances in Temma's eyes. His past with Rosemary, a love he cherishes but can only dream of rekindling, burns bright beneath the surface. He clings to this hope, a beacon guiding him through the darkness. Whispering promises of reunion, Shibia B. Tenma feels at a creeping unease, a sense that the ordinary facade hides something sinister. He draws upon his detective instincts, sensing a web of deceit spun with meticulous care. The truth, he knows, lurks beneath the surface, waiting to be unearthed. The paper crinkles in Temma's hand, revealing a shocking revelation. Johann's birth certificate lays bare a truth that defies belief. He was born in Brunchy, a city shrouded in mystery. A birthplace woven into the fabric of this unfolding enigma. A seed of doubt takes root within Temma's mind. The Lieberts, Johann's own family, seem to be hiding something, their words shrouded in ambiguity. A veil hangs between them and the truth, a shroud obscuring a hidden past. Driven by an unyielding pursuit of justice, Temma faces danger head-on. He will stop at nothing to unravel the truth about Johann, even if it means risking his own life. His determination burns brighter than ever. Temma's unwavering dedication to truth and justice shines through. He seeks answers with relentless fervor, his resolve strengthened by the desire for closure. This isn't just a case, it's a quest for redemption. A shiver runs down your spine. Johann's influence is palpable, a dark force that manipulates and controls those around him. His insidious web ensnares the innocent, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. A whisper of connection echoes between Johann and Peter Jurgens. A shared history shrouded in mystery, their paths intertwine, suggesting a bond forged in darkness. The truth remains elusive, a puzzle waiting to be solved. Confusion reigns as Johann's true identity remains a haunting enigma. His origins are shrouded in shadow, leaving behind more questions than answers. Who is he? Where did he come from? The truth lies dormant, waiting to be unearthed. Temma's yearning for connection with his daughter fuels his every action. He craves her presence, a longing that transcends the pain of their separation. This bond is his anchor, guiding him through the turbulent seas of this investigation. A stark contrast emerges between Temma's noble pursuit of truth and justice and the darkness that threatens to consume Johann. One seeks light, the other embraces shadows. Their paths collide, setting the stage for a battle of ideologies. The Lieberts' actions speak volumes. A web of deception ensnares them, their words carefully chosen to conceal the truth. A pattern of manipulation emerges, hinting at a deeper conspiracy at play. Johann's motives remain shrouded in secrecy. His ambition transcends mere conquest, fueled by an agenda hidden beneath the surface. What are his true goals? What horrors does he harbor within his heart? A chilling possibility emerges. Johann and Peter Jurgens, two figures separated by circumstance, are linked by a shared past. Their paths converge, hinting at a connection forged in darkness. A sinister truth claws its way to the surface, revealing Johann's manipulative tendrils woven into every interaction. Richard's carefully constructed facade crumbles under the weight of guilt and trauma, revealing a tortured soul wrestling with its demons. The air crackles with danger as the stakes escalate, introducing a looming threat that casts a long shadow over their path. Johann's insidious grip tightens around Dr. Gillen's mind, twisting his thoughts and pulling him deeper into a web of manipulation. A shocking revelation explodes like a bomb, shattering the illusion of normalcy and exposing Johann's true identity and his chilling connection to Richard. The game begins, a deadly dance of cat and mouse where every move could be their last. Richard's fragile facade splinters, revealing a man teetering on the edge of sanity as his guilt threatens to consume him. The concept of justice itself becomes blurred, leaving Richard trapped in a labyrinth of moral ambiguity. Johan's insidious influence seeps into Richard's thoughts, manipulating him with subtle whispers that sow seeds of doubt and despair. Richard desperately clings to justifications, attempting to bury his guilt under layers of self-deception. The hammer of justice falls, forcing Richard to confront the inevitable consequences of his actions and the legal net closing in on him. Johan's manipulative tactics reach their crescendo, his desire to expose Richard burning brighter than ever. Tension mounts like a coiled spring, threatening to snap at any moment as Richard teeters on the precipice of his downfall. The curtain falls on Richard's life in a chilling revelation, leaving behind an unpredictable future shrouded in mystery. Reveals Dr. Temmer's struggle with guilt and responsibility, a weight that crushes his soul, twisting him like a knife in the heart. Introduces suspicion surrounding Richard Braun's death, a seed of doubt planted deep within the mind. Casting a long shadow over the seemingly mundane events, highlights the potential influence of an external force on events, an unseen hand pulling the strings, manipulating the fragile fabric of reality. Establishes Temmer's dedication to uncovering the truth, a burning fire igniting within him, driving him towards answers, even if they lead down a perilous path. Contrasts the emotional turmoil of Mrs. Hesse with her husband's stoic behavior, a chilling portrait of two souls trapped in an icy grip of despair and denial. Introduces a possible motive for an individual to harm Richard Braun, a web of deceit and betrayal unraveling, revealing the darkness lurking beneath the surface. Raises doubts about the official narrative of Richard's death, shattering the illusion of a closed case. Exposing the fragile foundation upon which the truth rests. Shifts focus from Temmer's internal struggle to the physical evidence, a chilling reminder that reality can be twisted, leaving only fragments of truth behind. Introduces Johan as a potential suspect and foreshadows his involvement, a dangerous game unfolding where every move carries the weight of untold consequences. Reveals inconsistencies in the witness's memory, hinting at a cover-up, a veil of secrecy obscuring the truth, leaving behind only whispers and shadows. Further complicates the investigation by introducing a new piece of evidence, a domino falling in the intricate puzzle, unraveling the carefully constructed facade. Unveils Johan's possible involvement in Richard's death through contradictory statements, a tangled web of lies and deceit, revealing the sinister truth lurking beneath the surface. Escalates the tension by introducing physical confrontation and threat, a clash of wills erupting like a storm, shaking the foundations of their world. Establishes Dr. Temmer's unwavering determination to seek justice for Richard Braun, a righteous fury burning within him, fueled by the insatiable need for truth and retribution. A chill runs down Temmer's spine as Hesse lays bare the potential horrors he faces. The Doctor's world is shattered by Hesse's chilling confession, dreams of murder, a sinister truth whispered like a curse. The air thickens with foreboding, for a storm gathers on the horizon, and Temmer must confront the monstrous shadow of Johan. Reachwain's mind is a labyrinth of calculated moves. He pulls the strings, manipulating Temmer with a simple newspaper at a beacon in the darkness, beckoning the Doctor into his web of intrigue. The relationship shifts, teetering on the precipice between acquaintance and entrapment. Meraz's carelessness hangs heavy in the air like a shroud of impending doom. Her repeated missteps, the forgotten window, the unlocked door are not mere blunders but chilling premonitions. A pattern emerges, weaving a tapestry of vulnerability, and those around Johan dance on the razor's edge of danger. Driven by an unwavering moral compass, Temmer embarks on a perilous journey into the heart of darkness. He chases the truth with relentless determination, risking everything to unravel Johan's sinister secrets. His resolve is forged in fire, fueled by a burning desire for justice. Hesse's tormented soul lays bare his depths, a swirling maelstrom of guilt, loneliness, and an obsession with Johan. His words are laced with anguish, revealing the profound psychological impact wielded by this enigmatic figure. Johan's presence is a whisper in the wind, a phantom echo felt in Hesse's confessions. He manipulates and molds minds with unseen hands, leaving behind a trail of psychological devastation. The enigmatic Johan, a puppet master pulling strings from the shadows. Hesse's watchful gaze lingers on Temmer, a silent threat looming over the Doctor. The air thickens with suspicion, for Johan's influence extends its tendrils into Tenma's world. The investigation takes a chilling turn. Survival now becomes the paramount objective. A cry of warning, Hess's wife appears, her words laced with urgency and fear. She speaks in hushed tones of a conspiracy, of danger lurking around Tenma. The stakes are raised, and the truth becomes a labyrinthine maze. Reachwain's mind is a chessboard of cunning strategies. He orchestrates events with precision, exploiting vulnerabilities and setting traps. His newspaper ad, a simple weapon wielded in the hands of a master manipulator. A partnership forged in the pursuit of truth, Reachwain and Dr. Gillen join forces. Their shared interest in Johan's past lays the groundwork for a collaborative investigation, delving deeper into the darkness. Margot Langer emerges as a pivotal figure, a potential witness to Farron's final moments. Her testimony holds the key to unlocking Johan's past, revealing his motivations and the secrets he shrouds in darkness. Tenma marches forward, undeterred by the perilous path ahead. His unwavering commitment to justice compels him to unravel Johan's origins even as danger closes in. Meraz's repeated errors cast a long shadow over those around Johan. Her obliviousness to danger becomes a stark reminder of the fragility of life, a vulnerability exploited by the enigmatic villain. Thanks for tuning in. Stay curious, stay awesome, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more amazing content.